Jack Grealish was scared after riding a camel during the World Cup in Qatar. After landing in the Middle East, Jack Grealish and the England team made their way to Qatar, where the Manchester City player was forced to ride a camel. Jack Grealish has admitted that when he arrived in Qatar, he discovered himself riding a camel. The England team arrived at the World Cup earlier this week in an effort to acclimate and become match-ready before their opening match on Monday. Even if he isn't a surefire starter, Grealish, who is competing in his second international tournament, is one of the team's faces. The flamboyant Manchester City player stepped beyond of his comfort zone when he got on a camel and was shocked by the height he achieved. Grealish would have undoubtedly noticed a difference from his normal height because camels may frequently reach heights of around 2 meters. "We all received roses," he said in a TalkSport interview. "They haven't yet been placed in a vase. There was also a camel, on whose back I rode. A bird, I'm not sure what kind of bird, was there. The moment the camel fully stood up, I was terrified. I got on it, but I didn't anticipate it would soar to the height it did because I underestimated how big it would be and how big it would be when it stood up." Will England win the World Cup? Tell us what you think here. Grealish has also started talking more openly about the finer details in and around England's opulent camp in Qatar. The team may remain in the Middle East for more than a month, therefore measures have been prepared to assist the players adjust and feel more at home. "Our rooms are decorated with photo frames of our family, which just adds a touch of homeliness. Our rooms are decorated with photo frames of our family, which just adds a touch of homeliness. When we arrived in our rooms last night, there was all that small items making it feel a little more homey. I suppose our families filled out some surveys asking them what aftershave and asking them to submit photos and stuff like that." For a starting spot with England, who are hoping to improve on their semi-final showing in Russia 4 years ago, Grealish will have plenty of competition. Southgate has only occasionally utilized the former Aston Villa player, who joined City 18 months ago and is still striving to make an impression there. At the Euros last summer, there were loud demands for the playmaker to be given more playing time, but he still ranks below several important players. Under the current administration, Raheem Sterling, Phil Foden, Bukayo Saka, and Mason Mount have all received preference. Grealish admitted that he sometimes plays it too safe at the club level but that he feels like I play with a lot more freedom when playing for England. By clicking the subscribe and like buttons and spreading the word to your closest friends, you can help this channel. Many thanks.